Hey, Huckster here. You know, a while back I was in a ladies' Christian stick-em room, and when I went in, the subject was about devils and demons and Satan, and I voiced my opinion on it, that I didn't believe that a supernatural being, Satan, existed. It was talking about an adversary to God, and it was that tag was put on many different people throughout the Bible. In 1 Peter 5:8 says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour." And if you do a little bit deeper study, you'll see that translated from the Greek, it's be sober, watch, that the plaintiff of you, adversary, is as a lion roaring, is about treading or walking about, seeking any he may be swallowing up. Now there's a parallel verse to this in the Old Testament in Zephaniah chapter 3. It starts out about saying that, talking about the city of Jerusalem. Woe to her that is filthy and polluted. Woe to the oppressing city. She obeyed not the voice. She received not correction. She trusted not in the Lord, and she drew not near to her God. Her princes within her are roaring lions. Her judges are evening wolves. They gnaw not the bones till the morrow. Now, when I presented these two scriptures in that stick-em room, it was immediately said of me that Huckster is saying that all Jews are devils. And I said, I never said that. I'm just reading you two parallel scriptures, one from the New Testament from Peter, and one from the Old Testament from Zephaniah. The one from the New Testament says the adversary is like a roaring lion. And we know who the adversary to the apostles and to Jesus was. You go to the Old Testament, it says those princesses of Jerusalem were like roaring lions. It's talking about the same people here. It's not talking about a supernatural being that's out there prowling around, just waiting on who he can devour. And I was talked pretty harshly to by this woman in this stick-em room, and told that if I didn't shut up that I would be kicked out. And then I started getting messages from other people in the room that, you know, I came there unprepared and I can't win an argument with this lady. I think I won the argument just by giving those scriptures. But that's the way it is with Christians. If you don't believe what they believe in this supernatural being that has all this power. And that's a form of idol worship the way I see it. If you don't believe that, then you don't fit in as a Christian. And as she did to me, she'll start saying anything she wants to say. When she said that I said that all Jews were devils, and that's not true, is she lying? Is she bearing false witness? I left the room and I haven't been back. I see today she's made a video about how tattoos and body piercing like that is a perversion straight from Satan. Now, if I'm not mistaken, about a year ago, maybe not that long, I saw her and her husband in a video. They were having a meal together at a restaurant, and I'm pretty sure I saw tattoos on her husband's arm. May be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I did. And you know, there's plenty of Christians on here who have tattoos. So is she being hypocritical here by being friends with these Christians and saying it's okay what they do, but if you're a non-Christian and you have tattoos, then you are of Satan? These kind of things coming from Christians that have a lot of influence on YouTube is very confusing to me, and I'm sure it confuses those that are not strong in their faith. Anyway, no Satan in my life. There is an adversary, but there's no supernatural being, Satan, devils, or demons, that is something in people's heads. I think if you study the Bible, you'll see what it's talking about. In the Old Testament, it says Jesus would come and he would be able to heal the sick and those afflicted. That's what he was doing when he was removing those demons from those people. He was healing those people of mental illnesses, not some supernatural possession that would have to be even stronger than God to do that. It's idol worship, in my opinion, as I said earlier. But peace, love, justice, understanding, and music, and also friends.